Oh, yeah. New intro.
I didn't know what was going on, and then I figured it out. That was great. What you guys couldn't see right there is that me, Don, and Lupe started like bobbing our heads at the same time, and we're looking at each other with this stupid shit-eating grin on our face. That was funny.
Yeah, that was great. I actually just thought of that before you had came downstairs. I was like, Don, because we were talking about the Super Bowl and how Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg they're all headlining the fucking halftime show. So I was like, he's like, well, what's the one with the piano? And I'm like, that's still Dre, which was that one that just played. I'm like, I'm gonna see if I can download it really quick and play it as our new intro and just throw James completely off.
That was awesome. I like that. Is that like our new thing?
It could be.
That...
I mean, I might actually shorten it. That's 40 seconds long. Usually our intro is only about like 25 seconds.
I liked it.
It was good.
First off, don't make me look like the dumb one. You didn't say it's still Dre at first.
No, what did I say it was?
You said it.
Ain't nothing but a G thing. Yeah.
So we won't get like.
No, it'll definitely be a copyright.
I don't know though, because it's because of the way it's played, because it's different. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't actually start out like the
computer might pick up though.
It might. I don't know. We'll test it out.
Time will tell.
Yeah, time will tell. So, but yeah.
I'm so hyped up for that halftime. See,
hold on.
My problem.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another great episode of Three Guys and a Stogie. I am sitting here with my wonderful hosts. To my right, I have Mr. Don Rossi.
Can I continue with my problem?
Can you say hi?
Hi.
And then to my left, I have Mr. Jimmy Baggs.
Hey.
Finish your story now.
My problem is that, like, I'm all hyped up for the halftime show. It's not going to be that long.
Half hour. Yeah, halftime show is half hour, isn't it?
Not the musical performance.
What the fuck else is there? There ain't shit else in a halftime show. It's not the 90s where they used to do... No, it wasn't the 90s. It was the 80s. They used to do, like, fucking flags and shit like that. They had, like, cheerleaders and shit. I don't know.
The musical act usually lasts around 12 or 14 minutes.
Why does it seem like it's forever? Maybe it's because some of the artists are just terrible, and it's like, is this still going?
Yeah, you can't beat when the Foo Fighters were there. So,
when was that? 2000?
I have no clue.
Something?
I haven't the slightest clue.
Yeah, I don't know.
think the Foo Fighters were there.
Wait, they weren't. They never did Super Bowl halftime?
I don't think so.
Down, look it up.
Did they?
For some reason, I thought I heard that. Wow. Well,
at least not that I remember.
Maybe I'm wrong then. Bruno Mars did it, right?
He did, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I enjoyed his.
Yeah, I enjoyed his. His was good. Shit, who else? I'm trying to think of all the like really good ones that actually stood out to me.
They should have Tenacious D do it.
You know what's funny? I was actually listening to Tenacious D on the way home today. I was going to Snapchat you guys. I failed to do that though.
Was that before or after you listened to Shaggy Too Dope on Steve-O's podcast?
Well, see, I listened to them. That was actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. The jokes.
I wish I had a liquid death so I could murder my thirst right now.
Jesus Christ, his fucking Steve-O's
his ad reads
God.
So corny.
They're so corny.
I've never heard him. What did you guys listen to?
He has a podcast called Wild Ride with Steve-O or something.
Yeah.
So he's basically doing a comedy tour. I think it's called his bucket list tour or something.
Oh, I heard something about that.
So he's on a tour bus riding around the country, and I think in each state he's having people on his podcast. So like one person he had was Frankie Muniz. I think he was in like Arizona. His latest one was Johnny Knoxville.
Oh,
yeah, that one was a good one.
I want to listen to that.
I think it was the one before Johnny Knoxville was Shaggy Too Dope.
Yeah.
One of the members of ICP.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I mean, listen, I don't listen to ICP
Shaggy Too Dope
anymore.
is actually a pretty good interview.
Yeah, I don't listen to them anymore. Like their new shit is trash. I mean, their old shit I'll listen to every now and then, but I haven't. The interview was actually pretty decent.
I just like to give Porter shit because he has an ICP tattoo on his leg.
So does he.
Technically, I don't. I have a supervillain tattoo on me.
Close enough.
No, not even.
I don't know the difference.
Mine is in the shape of Superman. Porter's literally says ICP.
It's like right on the side of his leg. You can see it when he wears his jorts. Dingus.
Oh, that's actually when I brought up Aaron Carter earlier. He was on Steve-O's podcast.
Oh, that's what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's why I said he sounds like a nut job.
He's a weirdo, huh?
Yeah.
He's one of them weirdies, huh?
One of them weirdies.
So he what, just travels everywhere? Or?
Basically.
That's pretty cool. It's like a fucking vacation just doing a podcast. That's
talking about his butthole destroyer hot sauce.
I want to try that.
That sounds horrible.
You know what? It's probably really not that hot.
Well, I don't want to find out. I like my butthole where it's at.
I think he said it's 700,000 on the Scoville.
That's not that bad. That's supposed to be 2 million plus, and it wasn't that bad.
I enjoy spicy. I don't enjoy hell. Okay.
So the last dab, it's spicy, but it's got a good flavor.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm like, that's why I liked it, and honestly, I'll probably start using it on my food.
The only flavor I got was burning.
I remember. Don's like, oh, that's a little hot.
Yeah, Anthony's text message.
Oh, it's hot. Ooh. Yeah, I can't even take mango habanero sauce from B-Dubs anymore. It just fucks my stomach up too much, so.
That could be the sugar, though, too. The sugar plus the heat.
Maybe. And I want to say it's the heat that fucks me up. I'm sold on that. I like spicy. I just can't take like super spicy.
Yeah. I mean, to each their own, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess
I love spicy.
Weak stomach when it comes to that.
I'm gonna do like that Simpsons episode where Homer drinks the wax and coats his entire fucking stomach and esophagus and eats the chili that was supposed to be so hot.
You know what? That's probably what Kendall did with that blazing sauce. Chugged a little cup of wax. He was all good until the wax peeled off, and later on that night, lava butt.
Yeah, right.
Speaking of The Simpsons, did you see I think it was fake, the
Super
Bowl score thing?
The Super Bowl
that
score.
someone made up?
I don't think it was fake. I think that was real. So I guess since we all know that The Simpsons predict the future as it is, they said Rams lose against the Bengals 35-31.
34-31.
Whatever. Something like that.
But it was funny, though, because I was listening to the guy who creates the odds for FanDuel. Mm-hmm. I think he said they've gotten around like $40 million in on that exact.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Can you imagine?
Boy.
Can you imagine if that actually hits?
FanDuel would lose a lot of money. I know Pat McAfee on his podcast, he said that he's betting $40,000 alone on the coin toss.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. He's putting $40,000 on tails.
I mean,
Tell him to give me 10 of that.
if you got money, I guess flaunt it, right?
I guess.
That's insane.
To each their own, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll take one of those mil, though. Just one.
I mean, I'll take $5,000. I'm not greedy.
Oh, that's a good point. You know what? Yeah, I'll take $5.
Fuck, give me $100. I'll be happy.
I was going to make a bet on whether or not the kickoff was going to be a touchback or not.
Where are they playing this year?
They're in Los Angeles.
They're in LA, right?
I heard they're in Atlantis.
Atlantis.
I don't know.
LA, that's definitely a place I'd like to go visit. Which is an awesome little segue that we're about to do here now. Let me just...
Probably the main reason why they have Kendrick, Dre, and Snoop as the halftime show.
That's very possible.
Don't tear your rotator's cuff more.
My rotator's cuff?
Yeah.
It's rotator cuff. Your rotator's cuff. I don't know why I felt the need to do that.
Wait, did you say cup?
No, cuff.
Oh, I thought you said cup. I was like, it's definitely not cup.
Don't tear your rotators, cuff.
Rotators.
You hillbilly. He's not a hillbilly.
So today's episode, it's going to be an interesting one. Well, you might not make it interesting because you're kind of boring sometimes, but that's okay. We still kind of love you sometimes.
Emphasis on the kinda.
Dare you?
We're actually going to be talking about vacations today. Mainly because
I need one of those, man.
that's what I was just going to say. I think we all need one. After the last couple weeks that we had, like last week was hell week with the fucking snow and everything like that. It was just terrible. And actually, we did record an episode last week.
Yeah.
We just didn't put it out there.
Because it was shit.
It was terrible. And I was going to make an excuse. And I was going to say technical difficulties. No, bullshit. I'm not bullshitting with you. That episode was worse than Don's head. I don't know. I looked at Don, and that's why I said that.
Don just looking at me like, what the fuck? What kind of insult is that? It was
No,
bad.
it was bad.
Your face is worse.
Yeah, I know. I need to shave. I'll get there tomorrow. Fuck.
It wasn't great because there was just a lot of silence and nobody's energy was up at all.
Yeah,
for that.
nobody's energy was
Everybody
up.
was just exhausted from
Yeah.
everything that was going on that week, and it was just horse shit. So we
I mean-
decided not to post it.
I don't have an excuse. I'm always exhausted.
Yeah. Okay, you're usually at like a 0. You were at like a -10.
Yeah, and I wasn't very loud. And would rambunctious be a good word?
Yeah.
I wasn't very rambunctious.
Yeah, that's actually a really good word.
It sucked.
It's actually a really good word.
But yeah, no,
Rambunctious.
we were talking about, I'm over here doing what you guys do now. I'm over here tapping shit and give me one of those.
Fidgety.
Yeah, I don't know, I have a pretty good amount of energy today. 3 weeks sober.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
3 weeks? 4 weeks? 3 weeks. 4 weeks. I don't even know.
4
4 weeks. Yeah. 4 weeks sober.
weeks.
That actually, I still haven't 100% decided if that's going to change tomorrow or not.
Too much energy.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know yet. Depends on how I feel.
if you want, have a couple.
Yeah, I might. I don't know.
Just
And
don't-
I'm over here talking about this, and everybody who's listening has no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. So I'm going to a wedding tomorrow. A couple of my friends are getting married.
oh yeah. I thought you
Yeah.
were talking about because of the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, Super Bowl.
It's Sunday.
I forgot. Yeah, I know, but I forgot that Brandon is getting married tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's why. That makes
Mr. Brandon. I would call him his nickname, but that's racist.
too explicit.
it's racist. Dude, I'll just call him a baby back bitch. If he listens, he'll know.
Baby back, bitch.
So Don's back at the 0.
You guys have way too much right now.
Yeah. Well,
I got good sleep last night too. So,
me too.
but yeah, no, we're gonna be talking about vacations today, from worst vacations that we've had to best vacations that we've had to vacations that we would love to do. We would love to,
Take.
experience and take. So, actually, so I'm gonna. Okay, I'll start. I'll start with my worst vacation I've ever had.
Yeah, we'll do the worst first.
So, and it's really hard for me to say that this was my worst vacation because I still had a good time. I was a kid, maybe 2000 and something. But I was a kid. I had went to Mexico with my parents and went to go visit my cousin, and we went horseback riding down a mountain.
It sounds dangerous.
Oh, it was fine. I
Were
mean,
they horses or donkeys?
no, they were actually horses.
donkey.
So, we a couple of us had like leaders where they were pulling the horse. What they lead the horse,
Okay.
and then there was whoever had experience on a horse, they were able to take it on their own.
Okay.
Well, my dad has experience on a horse,
Oh, I didn't know that shit.
so we actually have pictures. I really need to dig these pictures out. My dad actually made his horse tap dance. It was fucking hysterical.
That's awesome.
And he made it stand up on its hind legs and everything like that. Like he was pretty good at it.
Your dad used to work on a ranch or something?
You know what? I guess just living in Mexico when he was growing up, he was always messing around with horses. As far as I know, I don't know, maybe.
That's cool.
But so let me get to the worst experience about this.
Okay.
So we get all the way down, which they take us to this beautiful waterfall area. I mean, it's gorgeous from what I remember. We're going to go back. We're going to go back up the mountain. Well, I'm terrified now because on the way down, the horses were walking, I don't know, maybe 6 inches from the ledge.
That's scary.
And you look over and all you see are tops of trees, which is a very, unusual sight. And I was terrified. For one, I'm fucking terrified of heights.
Ooh, yeah, that'll do it to you.
Oh, yeah. And then, not only that, everything, like, it had rained the night before, so everything was muddy and wet and everything like that. So it was just fucking terrifying on the way down.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to get back on this horse on the way back up. This was, you know what, and I might be exaggerating this a little bit, but I feel like it might have been about 2.5, 3 miles, the trail.
Okay.
I refused to get back on the horse to come back up. I walked all the way back up.
Dad, I'm going to hoof it. No pun intended.
I walked all the way back up. I was covered in mud.
Probably a little bit of horse shit, too.
Probably. So, yeah, that was just it was a bad experience. But other than that, like, everything else was pretty cool. Like, seeing the sights and everything like that. I think there were fiestas going on and like marketplaces and shit like that. So
that sounds cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. But yeah, that was probably, and like I said, like it wasn't my worst vacation, but it was just the worst experience I had on a vacation.
Mm-hmm.
So
sounds like more of just like a hike.
Yeah. I guess maybe if I was older, I would have like treated it like the Spartan race.
Yeah. Maybe it might. If you did it now, it might be a bit more enjoyable.
Yeah, maybe.
But
I don't know if I'd. Ever since then, Ever since then, I've never been on a horse.
I've never been on a horse. I'm kind of afraid to go near horses because I just don't want to get kicked.
Well, just don't run up fast behind them.
Oh yeah.
Or smack their ass. Don't do that.
Oh my god! I've just heard so many bad stories about that. It sounds so bad. Ugh. I'd hate to get kicked by a horse.
Yeah, no. No,
I could just imagine getting kicked in the knee and my leg just bending in.
Ooh. That just made me cringe. I got goosebumps.
Yay!
What about you, Don? What was the worst vacation you've had? And I think I have an idea what you're going to say if you mention this.
Why? What do you think?
When you almost got washed away by a...
Yeah. I mean, because I haven't really gone on too many vacations, especially in my adult life. But one year when I was real little, my mom took we went to Puerto Rico, and I don't know exactly even why. If I remember correctly, I think we were hiking up like a mountainside or hillside with like some other people and whatnot. And I don't think anyone knew that it was going to rain that day. And I don't think they also knew that when it rains, it turns into rapids. So it started raining, and it started turning into the rapids, and I actually almost got swept away.
Oh my god, that's so traumatizing.
Luckily, I was young enough to where I don't really remember. I'm just going off what my mom has told me.
I have a somewhat similar experience with something like that.
And, well, my ma, from what she's told me, I guess she grabbed me or something, but she lost her shoe. Oof. And she said she remembers me like seeing her shoe get swept away and me just going like, "Mom, you lost your shoe."
That was the worst. That was the worst thing that came to your mind. Did you realize that you were getting swept away?
Probably not.
That's actually, you know what? That's probably a good thing, because when you realize something like that, I'm sure you'd panic, and then once panic sets in, it could not end well.
So I took a step away to grab water. Did
Yes.
you told him about the shoe?
Oh yeah. I was also wondering where my water was.
Oh, here.
Mom, your shoe.
But no, the funniest part of that vacation story, which I'm pretty sure Lupe has heard, and I never try and tell it because I wouldn't be able to tell it funny enough, is
Let me put my water down. There might be a spit take.
no, I won't even. But it had to do. My ma tells it the best, obviously, because she remembers it. But it had.
Let's call her.
No, it had to do with when we were on the plane. You've heard this, I think, right?
I think so.
And long story short, too late for that. But apparently, I gave the stewardess an ultimatum.
How does it? Let's hear it.
What did I supposedly say?
Either you land this plane now.
No, I told her. I think apparently I had said something to where I either got to fly the plane or something else. I can't remember exactly what it was.
If you don't let me fly this plane, I'm going to scream bloody murder. And then I'm going to shit all over this plane.
How old are you again?
I don't even know. Young enough to where my ma said that I would talk to like the kids that are from Puerto Rico, and it looked like we understood each other.
So that's funny that you say that because I had went to Mexico when my story and everything like that. We had went to two different towns. We went to my dad's old town, which that's another story. But I call it Martinez Land because every person that we ran into was my dad's cousin.
That's awesome.
I was playing with this kid out there, and we all know, like, I don't speak fluent Spanish. And at the time, I really didn't speak Spanish at all. But I was playing with this kid, and we were talking back and forth, like you said, like if we understood each other. Mm-hmm. It's crazy, like the mind of a child. It's just like very understanding with other children, no matter what culture you're from or what race you are. It's pretty amazing.
I haven't experienced that, but I believe it. I kind of get what you're saying.
Yeah. But yeah. So what about you, James?
Well, just to really quick piggyback off of Donnie's story, almost getting swiped away. It makes me think about. It makes me think about when I was in the Scouts as a kid and we did camping and stuff. We went to this campground called Swibes would know it, and Andy would know it as well. Tippy Canoe. Anthony would know too.
Tip Canoe.
Place is pretty cool. I if I went back there now, I think it would be pretty cool. But I remember it was raining a lot, and we got there at night, and it had been raining like a day or two prior, and the river overflowed.
Oh, shit.
So it was covering there was a bridge, and it covered the bridge. And the older people would walk across it because it wasn't too deep. But as a kid, I saw it, and I saw probably a lot of movies where bad things happened that like it looked similar to me or something. So I would freak out. And I think we went like canoeing, obviously Tippy Canoe. We went canoeing, and the canoe tipped over.
Oh, shit.
And we got it under control, I think. But I was freaking out because the river was overflowed, and it was just, I was small and the river was very big to me at the time. And I thought I was going to drown. And then what came to my mind was Titanic.
Oh, God.
Because there's just standing water everywhere. I'm like, oh God.
Did anyone let you onto their door?
I was gonna say, where's the door? Yeah.
Side note.
What?
Don't ever go canoeing with Dave.
More importantly, did you lose a shoe?
I found this shoe. It was floating along. Wait, why not?
Because Dave doesn't understand the concept that if we're on the same side paddling,
I forgot.
we're going to go in circles. So we were at the lake house. Real quick story. We were at the lake house. We were drinking, of course. And the girls had went out in the pontoon, and there was a canoe there that they had. And I'm like, "Come on, Dave, like jump on the canoe with me." He's like, "Okay." So we're on the canoe, and we start going out, and we were going fine. Like, I was on one side, he was on the other side paddling. Like, it was perfect. I don't know if the alcohol had just hit him hard, and he decided to start paddling on the same side that I was on. So we started going in circles. And I'm like, "No, Dave, you have to go opposite side of me." So I switched sides, and then he would switch sides, and he would be back on the same side. So we were like doing like figure eights. I'm like, "Dave, stop." Like, we're dying laughing. And then we see the pontoon coming back, and we hear the music, and they're coming back, and they're laughing at us because they see us going in circles. Don't go canoeing with Dave. Continue with your story.
Canoeing while drunk.
Yeah.
I want to try
Bad
that.
idea.
Worst story. We didn't take a lot of vacations when I was a kid. I don't think that we were able to afford it too much. Anytime we'd go, I don't think we'd really go to a resort or anything. We'd go to a hotel somewhere, wherever. I don't know if it was in Wisconsin or something, but we went to a hotel, and that was a vacation for us because the hotel had a pool, and it was freaking awesome. I was like,
"Oh yeah,
it's cold outside, and we get to get in this heated pool.
Hell
and we
yeah.
can play in the hot tub. This is awesome." We do that a lot, and this is very short here, but what I remember is it would be us, the Giannattis. I think Anthony's family was there, and Alex's family. I was a wild little kid, and I didn't know any better with a lot of things. I was just very hyper. Well,
you still are, but you know.
Yeah. I'm a little bit more tame, though. I know better
You can
now.
control it a little bit better.
Yeah. We were walking through a hallway, and I saw this red box on the wall. It was a fire alarm.
Oh, no.
And I don't exactly remember how it went. I think I was hanging out with Anthony, and he walked off, and I don't know what that was.
I don't either.
Well, Anthony walked off, and I think I must have been mesmerized by this red box on the wall, and I went to fidget with it, and I pulled it, and, well, the rest is history. I mean, I pulled the fire alarm in the hotel. I don't remember if everybody had to evacuate or anything, but I think my mom was apologizing to the hotel people for me doing that.
Wow.
That was, I didn't know, like I said, I didn't know any better.
Yeah.
Until my mom yelled at me, like, "You can't do that. You shouldn't be, you can't pull the fire alarm." Sorry, I didn't know. But
I didn't know.
I guess that is the extent of my bad vacations. Like I said, we didn't have many. I didn't go on many when I was a kid.
I never really went on many when I was a kid. I actually
I haven't been on one when I'm an adult. That's why I always say I need to go on one.
I think I've been on one as an adult.
Was that Nashville?
Oh, it was. Please tell us about that, Don.
Yeah, I wish I went to that. I want to go with everybody.
Yeah, we should.
I hope
you know what? Honestly, though, I'll be 100% honest. I love Nashville. I do. It's a great time, but New Orleans is where it's at.
A lot of good food there.
Yeah.
New Orleans food, I hear, is
and it's like Mardi Gras all year.
Cajun stuff. I think of like how we had that crawfish boil.
Yeah.
During the summer was awesome. I just wish that the crawfish were like bigger.
Yeah.
But and what was it? Usually, what did you have? It was like andouille sausage.
Andouille sausage, corn, potatoes.
Oh my god, I had those potatoes this summer, and my lips were like burning for an hour. Like I couldn't get rid of it. I was like, my god. That would be awesome, though. I want to go to New Orleans. That'd
Yeah,
be
New
awesome.
Orleans.
I want to
is
go.
fun. It's a
I want to
great
go to
time.
Nashville. I've been to L.A. Went to Hollywood. That was trashy and just dumb as shit. Like I didn't. It's a cool one-time thing, but it's pretty trashy there.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, maybe if I went to downtown LA, it would have been more interesting
Mm-hmm.
because it was probably less trashy there. But in the future, hopefully I could go to one of these things.
Yeah, I'm penny pinching right now myself, but I actually have I have a like a change jar upstairs, and it's all full of silver. And I was telling my parents, I'm like, I'm gonna use this. This is gonna be whenever I go on vacation next. Like, I won't have to touch my bank account then.
Yeah, man. My boosh would always say, "Save your nickels." Yeah, I think she gave me like a gallon jug one time. Here, you put all your quarters and nickels in this, and you save it, and you do what you want with it. Yeah, I never did that. Couldn't save money very well. That's the extent of my bad vacations.
So I mean, you've been on vacations.
I
so
mean,
to
if you want
speak. Like you, I know you would have went. You
the
had
lake
went.
house,
Yeah,
call that. That's always fun.
that's always fun. That's a good vacation, even though it's like an hour and a half from here, or hour from here. It's still a great
care.
time.
Booze cruise,
Yeah.
bonfires,
Mm-hmm.
skinny dipping,
Well,
AJ.
oh yeah, yeah. So as far as like good vacations, like I said, like I didn't really start going on vacations until just recently. Nashville and New Orleans. I went to Florida. Florida was a good time. I went to Miami. Miami was beautiful.
Oh, I remember you sending me all the Snapchats.
Yeah, Miami was freaking beautiful. We hung out at it's called the Clevelander, which is the like an ESPN bar.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Big
it's not
sports
cheap.
bar.
It's definitely not cheap. Like I remember
you telling me that beer was like an obscene amount.
Oh yeah, yeah. When we were at the Clevelander, and it was in Miami. We had, let's see, one, two, three, four. There was 5 of us that went for 5 beers, and these weren't like imports. They weren't Modelo or Corona or Dos Equis or Stellas or anything like that. They were Bud Light. It was $80 for 5 beers.
That's ridiculous.
It was insane.
That's where it comes into play that you pregame pretty good.
Yep.
And then
And that's exactly what we did. We'd jump in the car, or rent a car.
Yeah.
Well, we had a truck.
didn't you
And-
guys lose the car?
No, that was in New Orleans. I'll get to that. We would jump in a car and we would head to. Well, we actually flew into Fort Lauderdale, and then we drove to Miami. So on our way to Miami, we were pre-gaming in the car. You know, obviously the one that wasn't driving. Everybody who wasn't driving, we were drinking in the car. We stopped at the liquor store. We bought a case of beer, and we were just drinking a car until we got to where we were gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
Get to where we go, and then the driver starts slamming drinks.
Wait, this is a taxi?
No. This is our rent-a-car.
Oh.
So
Who is your driver?
usually Isaac.
Oh,
Yeah, because the rent-a-car would go under his name, so he was always the driver.
yeah.
But by the time we got to the beach and everything like that, like we were already half in a bag, but it was just so hot there that you just sweat it all out and you just instantly become sober.
It's happened to me before. What a bummer.
Yeah, it was rough, but I mean, other than that, like it was a really good time. We ended up going on this like tiki boat, which really it was just a pontoon boat, like dressed up like a tiki bar.
Yeah.
It was cool, and we were floating down the I guess you could say it was a river or whatever it was. Dude, there were mansions. We were floating through the middle of these mansions, dude. These houses were massive. They had boats there, like they were yachts. They weren't boats. They had yachts These yachts had like garage doors for smaller boats.
Freaking yuppies.
I mean, it was insane. And then like we would stop in a spot. I don't know. The water was maybe 4 feet deep, and then we would just anchor there and just jump off the boat and just chill in the water and drink. It was a great time.
One of my friends always talks about what is it, like a floatcation or something, or you just drink while you're
That's a lot of fun.
While
I've
you're
done
on
that.
like an inner tube and you're just floating down the thing.
That's a lot of fun.
Like a real life lazy river.
Mm-hmm.
There's
just got to be careful with the fucking snapping turtles, because they'll bite your ass.
Well, now I don't want to do it.
No, usually they're swimming away when they see a big ass fucking. It's like, holy shit, that's a bigger turtle than me. I'm out.
Yeah. There's a word for it, but I can't think of it. Float something, whatever. But I'd like to do that.
No, yeah, it's a lot of fun. I did that. I had went camping with some people that I don't speak with anymore. And we did that. Like, we had a specific float or inner tube for our cooler full of beer. And we were floating down we were actually in Paris, Illinois. Paris, Illinois, or Paris, Michigan.
Was it lovely?
It was actually really nice. Yeah. They even had the Eiffel Tower there and everything.
Wow.
I mean, it was like a 10-foot Eiffel Tower, but still, Eiffel Tower.
Boo.
That was when I had my hair braided.
Oh, never again. Don't do that to us.
Yeah. You know what? Nikki did a good job. For her first time in like forever, she said. I would do it again professionally, and it would actually look really nice.
I don't know, man. I don't think braids are your thing.
Don hated it. He didn't even want to hang out with me when I had braids.
Is that right, Donnie boy?
I don't remember you having braids. At least not when I was around.
Well, it was a strange look. I could say that.
But yeah, no, Miami was a great time. So no, New Orleans. Okay, that was my favorite though, New Orleans. We got there. I want to say it was a Friday night, and we went to the French Quarters, like Bourbon Street and everything like that.
Oh, I was like, what is that?
But it was already late, so everything was wrapping up.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't anybody really on the streets anymore, which was fine. Whatever.
I remember when you sent me some of those snaps. It was just super busy.
Dude,
like there were people everywhere.
And
Chicks
like I said,
everywhere.
it's like Mardi Gras, bro. It's like Mardi Gras. If you have beads around your neck, you're getting flashed. I'm not kidding you. So, and I have pictures of this, and I will post it on my Instagram. I had over 500 beads around my neck at one point.
Must have been like carrying some weight.
By the end of that night, I had maybe one or two beads around my neck. One or two sets.
Take them off and like throw them at people?
Yeah, okay, so
take it.
So when you're walking through the streets and everything like that, you look up and there's people up on the balconies.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's public access. Like you can go up to those balconies and just hang out up there and drink and watch people. You could people watch.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the time,
that sounds like fun.
Oh, dude, like it's such a good time.
Like, oh, look at this fucking guy.
Yeah, and it starts at 8:00 in the morning, dude. I'm not kidding you. Like we got there
day drinking.
Yeah, we got there. We got there late the Friday, so Saturday morning we woke up super early, probably about 8. We got out to the French Quarters, probably almost 9.
Mm-hmm.
And we immediately went to one of the bars to get. It was hot. We got margaritas, frozen margaritas, and I think I had a frozen margarita. I don't remember what my brother had. I think his wife had what do they call it? Hurricane. So we were drinking at 8:00 in the morning, 9:00 in the morning. So we stopped. This is when I first had. It was an alligator po' boy sandwich. Oh my god, it was so good.
I remember you telling
It
me
was
about
so
that.
good. But and then we got done eating breakfast and everything like that, and we started walking around. And then as the day went on, it just got busier and busier and busier.
Mm.
And I mean, you see people performing on the streets, drums and singing. You hear a lot of blues music and stuff like that. It's such an awesome experience.
This is the one that's in New Orleans, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that a big blues place?
Hmm.
Yeah, I thought so. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I need to have one of those experiences.
I want, you know what, and I think that'll be the next one I'd like to go to. Like then maybe that'll be my change jar trip.
How far off you think you are?
Oh, I'm probably almost there. I like now I'm starting to throw paper in there now too. If I got a tip today from one of my customers.
Yeah,
I'm putting it in there.
whatever helps.
Yeah.
Tell us some stories about Nashville, Don.
Huh?
Tell us
Yeah,
some
Don,
stories about Nashville.
What's your story about Nashville? Is this when you went shot for shot?
What?
Yes, back in the day when I drank.
Ah, yes.
Which he really didn't even drink. He just drank for Nashville.
Tell us some stories there, big boy.
Well, what Lupe was talking about is we started out on one of those pedal bars,
Oh man, those look fun.
and as we were drinking on it, we played the AC/DC drinking game.
Thunderstruck.
Yeah.
Man, it's
So
been
you know-
so long.
You know they have the pedal bars. You know they have hot tub pedal bars now?
What?
Yes. Yes, it's awesome.
How big? That's huge. That's got to be like really big.
But finish your story.
So I don't remember like which bar we stopped at first, but me and Sarah walked up to the bar, and we got we each got a shot of Fireball,
Of course, Fireball.
and then she turned around to do something, and then she turned back around, and I had ordered 2 more shots of Fireball. And then we took those, and I look at her and go, "We doing another one?"
How many did you guys do?
Um,
He lost count.
Yeah.
no, I think it was like, I think we finished at like 3 or 4.
Ugh, Fireball, man.
And then we went back on the pedal bar. I don't remember if we played Thunderstruck more, probably. And the pedal bar took us to like 2 or 3 more bars, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of the night was pretty much a blur.
As it
I
should.
do remember we went to the FGL house for a second night.
That place is awesome.
What's an FGL house?
Florida
So,
Georgia line.
you know the band Florida Georgia Line?
Yeah.
So they have their own steakhouse called FGL House.
Did they
Pretty-
actually play there?
I don't know. I just know it's theirs.
Oh,
So
But pretty good steak, though.
in Nashville, you don't really see like big artists out there.
Mm.
It's more of your cover artists,
oh,
and they explained to us one of the times I had one out there. They explained to us that they don't get paid to do it. They only get paid by you tipping them. So they always have a tip jar up there, and depending on the song.
this is in the streets.
No, these are in the bars.
Oh,
Depending on the song, like we asked this group to play "Devil Went Down to Georgia,"
mm-hmm.
and it's like crazy with the fiddle, violin, whatever.
Yeah.
So she told us, if you guys can raise $100, we'll play it. Dude, we raised $100 in no time, and she fucking killed it.
The git fiddle. Wait, that's not a git fiddle. Guitar is a git fiddle. People call it. Anyways, that sounds cool. I've always heard that when you go there, all you hear is all the country music. You could hear it when you're walking down the street because all the bars are they have a bunch of bands playing them.
Yeah,
That's cool.
and you know what? not every bar is playing country music. Like everybody will say, "Well, I don't really like country music." Well, you don't have to like country music to go to Nashville. There are bars that play pop music and everything like that too. You know, they have DJs and stuff like that.
So I've heard. I know a lot of bands I listen to are from Nashville. Paramore is from Nashville.
Are they really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Tennessee.
What else? Any more from that Nashville trip, Don?
The Moonshine Bar was pretty good.
Is that what is it? Sugar
Bootleggers.
Sugar, oh, bootleggers.
It's one of those places where I can only go for like 3 or 4 days, maybe.
Yeah, and that's how I feel about New Orleans. I wish I would have. Well, I think New Orleans I probably can go for a week. Yeah, Nashville is definitely like a party for a weekend getaway.
How long were you guys there?
Every time I went, I've only been there for like 3 days.
How long were all you guys there? Wait, were you with
No.
them? There? No.
I think we got there.
I wasn't invited.
Neither was
That's a
I.
lie. I think we got there Thursday night and left Sunday morning.
You know what's always nice? Airport beers.
They're just so expensive.
They are, but getting boozy, there's something about it to me. Getting boozy in an
getting
airport.
Boozy in an airport, yeah.
It's fun. And then you get on the plane and go, and then you sober up, and then you continue your drunken escapades when you get to your destination.
I think what's cool is, you know, so like when I went to New Orleans, I left Chicago, and Chicago it was like 40 degrees, 35, 40 degrees.
Ugh.
I got to New Orleans, it was 85. It was like crazy. And then what's even crazier is it took 3 hours to get from 35 degrees to 85 degrees. Just flying. Like, I don't know. It's awesome.
I gotta go on a fucking vacation.
And then we came back to snow and 30 degrees.
I don't even remember the last time I was on an airplane.
Oh, you guys drove down there, didn't you? Fuck. That's a good 7-hour drive. It's not that bad, though.
No, it was like 6, I think.
That's really not that bad.
How many cars did you take?
Me, Chris, and Amy drove together. There might have been 3 cars total.
Who all went?
Yeah, who did all go?
It was
Swibes
me,
was there?
Chris, Amy, Swibes, Sarah, Stella, Megan, Nick, and that might have been it.
So 8 people, 3 cars? That seems a little excessive.
Maybe you guys rented a van?
No, not everyone left together,
Oh, okay.
but it was a good time. I do want to do one of those
Want to go camping?
No, all-inclusive resort Mexico trips.
I don't know if I want to go to Mexico. I'm just afraid that I'm going to get stolen, never to be heard from again.
I mean, as long as you don't leave the resort, you'll be fine.
I know. It's just.
My mom just went to Cancun last summer.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I think that's when we had the crawfish boil.
Yeah.
Yep. We can have more of those this summer.
I don't know. If I do it again this summer, I'm not gonna buy 20 pounds like I did.
Mm-hmm.
That seemed like a lot. But then again, at the same time, not as many people showed up as I thought they were gonna show up.
You have to have everybody chip in for it.
You know what? Honestly, really wasn't that expensive.
What we were thinking about doing something different though.
Yeah.
Instead of having crawfish because they were so small, what were we gonna get?
I don't remember. Shrimp,
I think that's what we gotta do. That
shrimp, lobster tails.
at your birthday we had some good stuff. It was shrimp and
My birthday.
yeah, over at Isaac's.
What do we have?
One of the
Chicken,
I remember the chicken, the rib tips. That's all I remember.
rice,
the rice. That's what it was.
rice and sausage. I think
That's what it was. Yes, that's what it was. It was awesome.
your mom made.
Oh,
I had a lot of that. It was very good. It's that Dooley sausage, man. It's so good.
yeah.
I went to California. That was a vacation, I guess. I can't remember. I want to say it may have been 2014, 2015. In the summer, we went to visit California, and that's when I went to Hollywood, and it was very weird. But we went on the Walk of Fame. That was cool, and yeah, blah blah blah. It was kind of, like I said, it was trashy. But we went to In-N-Out Burger, and then there's this other place. I think it was called Johnny Rockets, and there was like, it was well known for burgers with chili on it.
Ooh, chili burger.
It was pretty good. Went to In-N-Out. It was good. It was nothing special. I still prefer Wendy's. Wendy's over McDonald's, and definitely over White Castle. If you like White Castle,
dirty whore mouth.
You're disgusting.
You know what? White Castle's only good when you're drunk.
It's not even good when you're drunk. It's disgusting when you're drunk. Just I had a bad experience with that. And the next day I was burping and tasting White Castle all the time, and I was like dry heaving because it was so... All I tasted was the fucking onions, and I like onions, but
they go a little excessive.
It's
on that
overkill
shit.
over there. Disgusting.
See, one place I want to visit at least once.
Latos was force feeding them down my mouth. He's like, "It's all right, you're drunk. Just take it, eat them, you'll feel better." I was like, okay. It's like, I hate this. This is disgusting. And I'm just chowing down.
One place I want to visit at least once just for the experience is Vegas.
Yeah, same here.
I don't know if... Maybe. I'm not a huge gambler. I know that's a big gambling place.
It is, but you know what? I want to just
Unless
experience.
you're Alex, then you just go to the clubs.
Well, yeah, that's a big thing, I know.
I just want to experience it. I'd like to go ziplining down the strip.
No, fuck that.
That sounds fun. Come on, Don. Okay.
Don doesn't like to have fun.
Mr. Boring over here.
No, I just don't like heights.
I don't
Yeah,
either, but I mean, fuck.
I'm not a fan of them either, but I don't know. Flying, I don't have a problem flying. Just don't crash the plane.
Yeah.
I want to go back to California. I want to go to San Francisco and San Diego, and I have family in Sacramento. Florida. I need to go to Florida. I have some
Never
family
been
out there
there.
too.
So Florida too. When we were in Miami, we had went to Little Havana, and dude,
That makes me think of cigars.
that's what I was getting to.
Havana.
You can't walk 20 feet without running into a cigar shop in Little Havana.
It's probably quality tobacco.
Oh my God. And you know what? And I'm kicking myself now for not buying any. Like, I didn't buy any sticks out in Little Havana.
How much was it expensive?
They were like $20 a stick. But they were all hand rolled right there in front of you.
They're like quality stuff.
Yeah.
That's an interesting process. I've seen videos of how they roll cigars and stuff.
Yeah, it's cool.
Where else would I like to go? I mean, probably a way more expensive trip is like to the UK,
Oh, yeah.
London.
Italy for me.
Oh man,
Bora Bora for me.
I know Don's always talked about going to Italy.
I'd love to go to Bora Bora.
What's in Bora Bora?
It's just like a beautiful fucking like beach and
Yeah, I want to go there. Walter's been to Hawaii. I want to go to Hawaii.
I want to go to Hawaii. I'd love to go to Hawaii. I'd like to go back to Colorado. Colorado was a lot of fun.
I went there once, Evergreen, Colorado. It was when I was dating a girl, and we went to see some of her friends out there. And it wasn't a great experience. The place was beautiful, but it wasn't a great experience, unfortunately. That's why I'd like to go back there and redo it. Not necessarily Evergreen, but somewhere in Colorado.
Breckenridge, Colorado.
Yes, that's exactly
Breckenridge
what I
is
was going to say.
beautiful.
I want to go there, and I want to visit the Breckenridge Brewery.
Mm-hmm.
I want to, if I did get to go to Italy, I'd want to visit the villages that my grandpa's parents are from.
You've mentioned that on previous episodes, and I can't remember. Did you say where that was from? Where in Italy?
I think his dad is from a village called Valoni.
Valoni, baloney.
I can't remember the one his mom's from.
I can't remember where mine are from either. And it's been a conversation that's happened quite often.
But I think it's on the province of Molise.
Molise, hey? I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you were thinking of something.
Stuttering.
So I've been to my dad's town where he grew up. It's a tiny town. There's probably populations like 500, if that.
Sounds like Beecher.
It's a nice little town.
Except way more exotic and interesting.
A lot more lizards too.
Oh.
Watch out for them; they'll bite you.
Did you pick them up?
No, I chased them, or tried to shoot them with a BB gun. They're too fast though.
It doesn't surprise me about you for some reason.
And then, well, my mom's from Chicago, so
Big city, big dreams.
I'd like to go to. You know what? Just for the hell of it, and I hate the fucking cold, but I'd like to go to Alaska.
Why?
Just to see it. Nome, Alaska.
No.
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 No, I'd like
fuck
to.
you.
I would like to go to Alaska. Like I said, I hate the cold, but I'd like to go there just to see it. Texas was beautiful. Texas was really nice too. I was in Galveston, Texas, for like a day.
Why just a day?
I went to go pick up a boat for Gary.
Oh.
So, Nikki and we drove down there in one day, picked up the boat, and then drove back the next day. So we were actually only in Galveston for maybe 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 hours.
Did you at least get food?
Yeah.
Well, that's a stupid question. Of course you got food. It's not like you drove 6 hours, picked up the boat, and waited. Like, you want to get food? Let's just wait till we get home. Why would you do?
But no, that was the first time. That was the first time I actually seen the ocean. Was when I was in Texas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We were going to the Army base to pick up, or not Army base, the Coast Guard base.
Oh.
To pick up the boat, and we had pulled over. And she told me, she's like, go touch the water. She's like, you've never seen the ocean, you never swam in the ocean or anything like that. She's like, go touch the water. So it was April.
I imagine it's the same wetness as Lake Michigan.
Is it?
Yeah.
Was it dry?
It was cold. It was 95 degrees out in Texas, but the water was freezing. It was weird. I came back, she's like, so how'd you like it? I was like, it was cool. She's like, did you taste the water? I'm like, no. She's like, it's the ocean. Everybody tastes the water.
Did you?
That just sounds weird.
When I was in California, we went to the beach. That was interesting. The ocean and stuff. I wasn't really amused by that.
That was like a bucket list thing for me. Like, I want to see the ocean in person.
It makes me think of like when a mom says we have McDonald's at home. We have an ocean at home. It's Lake Michigan.
We have a lake.
When we went to the beach, we went to Muscle Beach. There was a speed bag at Muscle Beach. I hit the speed bag and then got yelled at by one of the muscle heads there, and I got so scared. I'm like, oh my god, I didn't. It's like, you don't hit it. Like, you're not supposed to hit it hard. Like I didn't know, man. I'm not even from here, man.
Walk away.
Yeah, that was a very scary moment. I thought I was about to get pummeled by this roid rage guy. Sorry, didn't know.
I also want to go to Pigeon Forge.
Yeah.
Heard there are a lot of pigeons there. What's a pigeon forge?
You know pigeons aren't real, right?
What the fuck are you talking about?
They're government drones to spy on us.
Next thing you're going to tell me is that I tore my rotator's cuff.
No, Donnie will tell you that.
Where the fuck did you come up with that idea?
It's true.
It's not true.
It is true. And they always... Okay, so they're government... Have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
Kind of.
No, you haven't. Because they don't exist.
I've shot pigeons before. Not out of cold blood, just because they were nesting in places where we couldn't get them out, so we had to shoot them. This was back when I worked at St. Andrew's
How
Parish.
fucking savage are you?
Hey, and another thing, they'd somehow get in the church basement, so we couldn't catch them, so we had to cap them. I didn't cap them. My friend did.
Bet
And
you
then he
wouldn't try
picked
and
them
do
up.
that to a Chicago pigeon.
He probably chased me down.
Or a New York pigeon. seen that New York pigeon that threw the other pigeon into train tracks, right?
Anything from New York is a bitch.
Whoa, I'm telling the pigeons you said that, man. They're going to come over here, peck at you, shit all over you.
But no, they're government drones, and you know how they charge? They land on power lines.
That's an interesting concept. Not sure if I buy it, You're
like,
one of the people that shoot lizards with BB guns. Go shoot a pigeon. It'll bleed.
Hey, I shot at the lizard. I never shot a lizard because they're too damn fast.
Oh.
AKA his aim wasn't that great.
I figured.
Yeah, Donnie's is not any better than mine, though.
Ooh.
Never claimed it was. That reminds me, like, one time someone goes, "Have you ever actually seen a McDonald's getting built? They just show up."
They do. McDonald's,
They sprout.
I think most of your fucking fast food chains, they just open.
Sprinkle a little grease in the ground and it just sprouts up. Mr. Krabs pops out. Ahoy, me mateys!
You know, they actually have a Krusty Krab. I think it's in California.
What?
Yeah.
Is there a chum bucket?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I wouldn't go to the chum bucket.
Neither would I.
Fuck you, Plankton.
I'm going to look it up. Let's see. Krusty
I
Krab.
had no clue about that. I mean, they used to, not used to. Well, yeah, I don't think it's there anymore. Back in Cal City, the tail end of living there, they opened up a Good Burger.
I remember that.
And that was trash. I remember going there like, you got my order wrong, man. Good Burger, home of the... I don't know if... I can't remember.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Mm-hmm. I can't remember if they actually said that or not.
Probably not.
They'd probably get sued, wouldn't they? Yeah. Surprised they didn't get sued for just calling it Good Burger. Excuse me.
Are you okay?
I'm just shaking out. Give me a minute.
Oh, it's in Texas. It's in Houston, Texas. There's the Krabby Patty.
That actually looks really good.
Doesn't it?
I'd eat the shit out of that. I want to go to Texas for, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's a real thing. Holy
Yeah.
shit. Well, that's where I got to stop
Did
if
you
I'm
see it?
ever in Texas.
That's funny.
Even the interior.
Wow. I wonder how they
Wow.
I wonder how they act in their like their
Squidward?
personalities. Yeah. Kind of like same energy as Don. Can I take your order? Can I take your order? What would you like? Would you like fries with that?
Oh, this is Patrick.
Donnie's not laughing. He's not amused. He's like,
No.
fuck you guys.
I think we just have way too much energy for him.
Donnie, we need to get you some energy.
Anyways,
Call your guy. Let's get him some crack.
I don't have a guy.
Take a couple. Come on, you're Mexican. We know.
Well, that was racist.
I know. In Texas, there's a brewery called Family Business Brewery, and it's run by Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki from Supernatural. And I want to go to that brewery just because of that.
where in Texas?
I don't know where. I want to say Houston.
What's it called?
Family Business Brewery. Or Family Business Brewing Company, whatever. But
My guess would be Austin, since that's the more up and coming city.
you might be right.
Well, you guys are both wrong.
Ooh,
Dripping Springs, Texas.
that's what it
That sounds
is.
made up.
It's not real. Just like those fucking pigeons.
Bro, I'm telling you.
They're probably listening to us right now. They're like, I can't wait to shit all over your car in the spring. Well, joke's on them because your car is white, and well, I guess they could eat some berries and change the color of the
Piss me off.
dookie.
See, I wouldn't really count it as a vacation
Acidic
because it's so close. But you know what was fun to go to when I was younger? Great Wolf Lodge.
I never went to Great Wolf Lodge. Isn't that in
Wisconsin.
Gurnee? Oh, I'm thinking of what's the one that's next to Six Flags? Do you remember that?
Mm-mm.
I can't think of the fucking place. They had the like water slides coming out of the hotel and then
Wisconsin
going back in.
Dells?
No. This was in Gurnee. I
Isn't
can't think of the name of it.
isn't that near Wisconsin?
Oh no, that is the Great Wolf Lodge.
Oh,
I thought.
There's one in Gurnee and Wisconsin Dells.
Never been to the Dells.
PG likes to go there all the time. Well, not all. I can't say that. He likes to go there on vacation sometimes, though.
You know what?
Him and his family go to the Dells.
I think. Okay, so we actually had talked about this earlier this week. Actually, I was never I'm gonna go to a pool and swim person because most of these pools never allowed you to wear a shirt while you swam.
Oh,
I'm a shirt swimmer.
yeah.
That's just how I was. I'm not so much anymore. I don't do it anymore. I used to use a jersey all the time. And I think that's why I never wanted to go to the Dells or to like Six Flags, the Hurricane Harbor, or anything like that. I was so body conscious.
Yeah, I was like that too. And it's like up until a few years ago, I just didn't like to.
Yeah, same here.
I didn't like
Up
to
until
do that.
up until when I started dating Nikki,
Mhm.
and I started going to the lake house all the time, and she told me, she was like, "You're not swimming with a jersey." I'm like, but no.
Take it
but-
off.
Damn it.
Take it off.
So yeah, I did, and I'm comfortable with it now. Doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I'm there too now. Takes a while. You just gotta jump out of yourself and just do it, man.
Yeah,
Just gotta do it, baby.
yeah. What do they say? You got to put yourself in uncomfortable positions to overcome what you're uncomfortable about.
Pretty much. Yeah, I didn't grasp that concept as a child.
I still don't grasp that concept.
We know.
Yeah, we know.
You still don't listen to our show.
Yeah, Squidward, Eeyore. Would you like fries with that? I'm getting the dirty look.
Anyways,
He's like, fuck you, James.
I don't know if I'd probably do a water park now.
I want to go to Wisconsin Dells. Let's go to Wisconsin Dells. I'm sure it's cheaper than going out of town.
Yeah. Well, like Florida or
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it's a nice getaway. I'm sure there's fun nightlife out there somewhere.
oh, I'm sure there's nightlife everywhere.
Yeah.
It's actually bizarre. Like, you know, you don't think of it when you're in your own town or own city or own state.
Yeah, no, there's
You
nothing
never
to
think
Beecher.
of it like that. Well, yeah, it's Beecher.
Yeah, man.
there's no nightlife in Beecher.
No.
No, well, how long
Besides the Coyotes.
does the bowling alley stay open? There's a bowling alley in
Probably
Beecher.
like
No,
6.
that hasn't been open for a long time.
Ooh, alrighty then.
Yeah. That's,
Is there a bar in Beecher?
yeah, but they suck.
Okay.
Closes at 10.
It doesn't actually, but it still sucks.
I mean,
And I actually am friends with the person who owns it too. I love the guy.
But
And
that's the thing, like
it's the only
that,
place to go. It doesn't suck that bad, but it still kind of sucks.
but that's your nightlife. Like that's Beecher's nightlife.
Yeah, a lot of weird people.
And like Lansing had a few bars, and well, they all suck now.
Speaking of, I saw that they're trying to sell Jacks.
Yeah,
Maybe it'll be someplace cool.
Probably not.
probably not.
I stand by Kilroy's. I still like that place.
You know, we never talked about the Kilroy story.
Oh, Jesus.
Do you want to bring that up now, or do you want to wait to another episode?
Let's save it.
Okay. Oh, see it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that was a crazy night.
Yeah,
That was your birthday.
it was my most recent one. My 31st.
So
Ran into a couple cougars.
let's talk. Since,
Wait, I can't say cougars because they were strange birds, man. I'll say they were strange birds. I don't want
they were
to get
pigeons.
fucking pigeons. They were, man. They were. They were. Pigeons are garbage birds, like seagulls.
Yeah, rats of the sky.
Yeah,
Fucking rats
The-
of the sky.
yeah. That was an interesting.
That was an interesting night.
Yeah, it was.
So now that we touch base on all the vacations and everything like that, like we should plan something. We should plan something like to get, even if it's just the guys. Like I don't care.
I want it to be a dude's trip. That would be so
Yeah.
much fun. I mean, I don't care if the girls come with, but dude trip would be fun.
Hell yeah.
A lot of goofy shit. Like the shit that we would get into would be great. I could only imagine the boozy stories we'd come back with.
Right.
Hopefully, I wouldn't get like beat up on this trip by some random musclehead for hitting a
Like,
speed bag.
yeah, I was gonna say like you almost did over at Muscle Beach.
Yeah, that was scary. You
Yeah.
live, you live, you learn.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about that off the cast. Like maybe we'll try to get a group chat together and talk about that.
We gotta do this like way far in advance. Let
Oh yeah,
everybody
absolutely.
know so they could
Start saving.
and put it in their calendars.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
want to
there's
do
no fucking excuse to not go.
it. Mm-hmm.
What?
Good morning, Don. Welcome back to the show.
But yeah, so well, today's Friday. What is your guys' weekend looking like?
Thank God.
Just the wedding with you tomorrow. Oh, and the Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
Super Bowl Sunday. I'm probably gonna have some snacks because we're celebrating Joanna's birthday on Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, nice.
So I'll have
Getting some snackies.
probably some snackies.
Does she listen?
Finger foods. I don't think so.
I was gonna shout out happy birthday to her, but she don't listen. Well, fuck you, Joanna.
I'll let her know you said so.
Okay.
Well, what do you guys? Well, you guys got the wedding and then.
Yeah, wedding tomorrow. Like I got my haircut tomorrow morning at like 10 a.m.
I gotta get my hair cut too.
I'm gonna
Donnie's gonna get a faux hawk.
oh yeah. With all the hair he has.
You should just get shave it so you have that buzzed mohawk. I could see Donnie doing that, and it would actually be really badass.
You know Don won't do that.
Mm-mm.
I'd want to party with Don if he
Not
did
a
that.
chance. I definitely wouldn't do it then.
Don doesn't party. Doesn't matter.
Squidward over here. Yeah.
Yeah, would you even go on a vacation with us?
Yeah, you
Since
would.
you don't really fucking drink or party like that
Don't even lie.
anymore?
Yeah, probably.
He didn't even have to think about it. He would definitely be there. I know you would.
That's that FOMO.
Exactly.
That's that FOMO.
A lot of hilarious shit would happen, and I know you wouldn't want to miss it.
Oh, speaking of FOMO, which I don't know why that popped in my head, but we got a softball team this year, guys. Well, not you, James, because you're not playing.
We'll see. Maybe I'll be a sub part-timer.
I did laugh at your video too, by the way.
What video?
The
Oh,
gun safe.
yeah.
Oh, I did send me that earlier. For me though, I have tomorrow. I think I'm just gonna go work out, and I think I'm gonna try and catch up on some lectures and taking notes for class. My first exam is, I was telling you earlier, it's on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll see where the day takes me. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, other than that stuff. Sunday, then, like I said, Joanna's gonna have something for her birthday, so there'll be lots of delicious finger foods.
Vittles.
Vittles, the vittles. My papa used to say that. He's talking about you know what vittles are, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like I don't know, could probably be used for a couple different things, but like lunch meat. We used to go, and on Sundays after Mass, we'd go for brunch at my Nana and Papa's house, and my Papa would say to my Nana, I need to go pick up the vittles, and she'd hate that he'd use that term. I don't know why, but it became a joke now. I don't remember the last time that was said in our household. It's been a while, but yeah, there's going to be lots of vittles this Sunday. I'll partake in some vittles.
Yeah, I'll be partaking in some vittles Sunday, too. I mean, you guys are more than welcome to come to Kenwood for a Super Bowl party.
Is Roscoe having it?
No. Isaac's throwing it at a bar.
Oh. Okay.
So
Is there going to be some of that Cajun rice and andouille sausage?
it's very possible.
I'm just saying, y'all should do that.
That's very possible. I know my mom is making the Italian sausage and red sauce.
That stuff is delicious. And
James, are you guys going to have any of the gabagool?
gabagoo. Maybe. It is among the victuals. It is among the important victuals. So maybe.
All right, guys. Well, if you guys don't have anything else, I think it's about that time. Let's hit the old dusty trail.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Nice.
It's a good show.
Nice.
It's a good episode.
Yeah.
Better than what we tried doing last week.
Oh boy. Let's never speak of that again.
No, Don and I talked about it, and we were like, well, if we ever can't record an episode like that, it'll be our backup plan.
Yeah. We might actually lose followers
Yeah.
if we have any.
Danny might stop listening.
Oh, there. That was the first time he said his name today.
Who?
Daniel Oliver. Daniel Oliver.
Daniel, insert middle name Oliver here. Which I know his dad doesn't listen, but congrats to his dad on retiring.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
It's an incredible feat. I hope I could retire someday. But that's our show.
Yeah, guys. You can find us on all your major platforms for podcasts. Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio. Say Alexa, play Three Guys in a Stogie. Our Instagram, 3GuysPod 2021, where I'm going to post a ton of pictures today because we talked about a lot of different vacation spots and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
I thought James was going to do the Looney Tunes. That's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
all right, guys. Well, I'm Lupe, joined here with my favorite co-hosts,
James,
my only co-hosts.
you're supposed to say your name, Don.
Oh, Don.
We got Mr. Donnie Rowe. We got Mr. Jimmy Baggs.
See you, folks.
All right, guys. We out this bitch. Peace.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Woo!